If rivers had personalities, the River Niger would be that dramatic friend who refuses to take the direct route anywhere. Forget the straight-laced Amazon or the well-behaved Mississippi. The Niger prefers flair. It sweeps across West Africa in a giant U-turn, as if it suddenly remembered, wait, did I leave the stove on in Mali? Stretching an impressive 4,180 kilometers, the river begins in the Guinean highlands, wiggles through Mali and Niger, strolls into Nigeria, and finally spills into the Atlantic via the sprawling Niger Delta. Along the way, it waters crops, ferries humans, and sparks the occasional international squabble over who gets the bigger sip. For centuries, Europeans stared at maps of Africa and scratched their heads. They knew the bit near the Atlantic, they knew the stretch around Timbuktu, but the middle? Blank. It was like trying to finish a jigsaw puzzle where half the pieces were hidden under the sofa. The Greeks imagined the Niger was a secret branch of the Nile. Others thought it vanished into the Sahara like a magician's trick. Spoiler, both theories were wrong. Meanwhile, on the ground, Africans weren't busy speculating, they were busy building. The Niger's banks nurtured empires that shaped West African history. Ghana Empire thrived on trans-Saharan trade routes. Mali Empire, home to the legendary Mansa Musa, the man who could probably buy Twitter without blinking, used the river for farming, trade, and scholarship. Timbuktu, perched by the Niger, was basically the Harvard of the medieval world, minus the overpriced hoodies. Songhai Empire later rose, proving that if you wanted to rule West Africa, riverfront property was non-negotiable. By the time the Niger reaches Nigeria, it's had enough of straight lines and decides to explode into the Niger Delta, a labyrinth of creeks, swamps, and mangroves. Beautiful, yes, but enter without GPS, and you may never make it out. Today, the Delta is oil-rich, bringing both staggering wealth and, well, soap opera-level complications. Fun fact, the Niger is so influential that two countries, Niger and Nigeria, are literally named after it. Talk about a river leaving its mark. From ancient kingdoms to modern megacities like Niamey and Lagos, the Niger has been West Africa's backbone. It's a trade route, a food source, a cultural superhighway, and now the subject of water-sharing negotiations that often sound like group projects gone wrong. So the next time you glance at Africa's map and spot that giant boomerang squiggle, don't just think funny river, think empires, manuscripts, oil dramas, golden caravans, and the occasional explorer getting hopelessly lost. The River Niger isn't just geography, it's West Africa's great squiggly superstar, still flowing, still shaping millions of lives, and still refusing to take the straight road.